The Seder is the night of hope. I've often wondered why night features so many times in the Haggadah. Perhaps most famous of all is Halayla Hazeh, the refrain of the Ma Nishtana. This night is different, but it emphasizes night. And then we're familiar with the story of the rabbis who sit up all night in Bnei Brak, discussing the exodus from Egypt. Ad sheba'u talmidehem, until their pupils come and they say, Yazman kriyat shma shel shacharit, the dawn has broken and it's the time to recite the Shema. But that's not the only references. There, Ben Zoma asks, I hadn't understood why we recite the exodus from Egypt at night until I heard Ben Zoma explain it. Another important passage in the Haggadah. And towards the end, before the meal, a passage many people maybe leave out is Az berov nisim hifleta, all the miracles you wrought balayla, where again the word laila, balayla, zehalayla, vayhi bachatzi halayla, and it came to pass in the middle of the night, is the refrain. It's an ancient song, possibly by Yossi ben Yossi, and it ends with these beautiful, beautiful words. May we watch Karev Yom, bring near the day, which is neither day nor night, because the darkness will shine as the brightness of the night. Now, the night through which we study is not just till one dawn. It's the long night and darkness and difficulty of history in which we find ourselves in the middle. The war in the Middle East, 7th of October, not long behind us. Other wars in the world, we need to think of Somalia, Ukraine, but also the rise of race hate and anti-Semitism, which we see near in our streets. What is our strength? What is our light? What is the story we tell? And the very fact that we tell it all through the night, that is our strength. We will not let the darkness overcome us. We will tell our story. We will speak of our resilience. We will follow the chain of Torah and the chain of ancestry, and we will walk that walk towards liberty, freedom, justice, and compassion. And we don't give up even through the night. And I have two books before me that really moved me. Elie Wiesel's Night. It is, of course, bleak. He writes, never shall I forget that night, the first night in camp, that turned my life into one long night, 7 times sealed. Never shall I forget those things, even if I'm condemned to live as long as God himself. And we have to recognize the reality of night in the world. But what do we set against it? And here's my second book, less well known perhaps, a memoir called All But My Life by Gerda Weissman Klein. And she remembers the last night with her parents in her home. And she writes like this. She overhears them, she doesn't sleep, and she listens to her parents talk for one another. And so they talked on through the night, animated and happy. They faced what the morning would bring with the only weapon they had, their love for each other. Love is great. Love is the foundation of nobility. It conquers obstacles and is a deep well of truth and strength. After hearing my parents talk that night, I began to understand the greatness of their love. Their courage ignited within me a spark that continued to glow through the years of misery and defeat. The memory of their love, my only legacy, sustained me in happy and unhappy times in Poland, Germany, Czechoslovakia, France, Switzerland, England. It is part of me still here in America. What sustains us? The love of our communities, please God, of our families, but that deep love of Torah, the resilience of Jewish tradition from generation to generation. It's what bears us up wherever we are, whatever we're going through, and we will not relinquish talking about it until the dawn comes, until that moment comes, which is the light that overcomes the darkness.